for staying with us this morning and this past week here on the Local Vibe. We've been able to highlight all the fun that's happening there at the River Run International Film Festival.
Such a great event. We've heard from the event's organizers, a talented actress whose film premiered last week, and now we're hearing from the writer and director of B-Sides for Taylor, which is screening at the festival tonight and tomorrow.
And here she is now, Christina Lim. So fun to have another Christina here on our show. Thank you for being with us this morning.
Hey, Christina, how are you?
I'm great. So we have to ask you, Christina, that this is incredible that you're having a film here at the River Run International Film Festival. But without giving us any spoilers, can you sort of explain the premise of the movie that you're going to be highlighting tonight?
Sure. So B-Side for Taylor is about a Korean American adoptee who her best friend and adoptive mom, has passed away about a year ago. And so she's grieving over this. And that grief has manifested into her wanting to know more and more about where she comes from, her birth family. And coincidentally, a Korean family immigrates next door. And so through their help, she gets to finally figure out where she comes from. But without any spoilers, it's basically not what she's been told all her life. So yeah, the film is all about white lies and the complexities of family love and parental love, you know? So yeah, that's what it's about.
Like many films, this is a complex story that started out as an idea. As a writer, can you talk about how how does it get to become a complete production from just the idea?
A lot of hard work. Definitely, like I'm the only one here, but I promise you behind me, there are so many people who put their talents, their skills, and honestly, from my team, they're way more talented than I am. I'm basically the brain of it, but they're the body of the whole thing. So it's a lot of hard work. And honestly, every single step, you just basically have to trust that everyone on your team is working towards the same goal, which is trying to tell the best story, the most honest story, and something that is trying to say something, really like create a message that hopefully goes out there and create some good in the world. So I was very lucky with a great team, and it took a lot of hard work, a lot of sweat and tears, you know.
That's cool. Yeah. Thanks for explaining how that all works. Yeah.
And it's great to, I mean,
that's it.
With all the blood, sweat, and tears that have sort of gone into this film, Christina, what makes you most excited to share it with those audiences tonight at the big premiere?
You know, the film really is about how the hardships of life, whether that's grief or tragedy, those things we can dwell on and wonder why they've happened, or a life that we could have lived and we didn't get to live, whether that's, you know, adopted and you think about where you come from and your birth parents and things like that. But the real message of the film is that you take those things and realize that those are the things that make you who you are. You know, those are the things that make you resilient, builds character, and ultimately makes you really in detail who you are specifically. And so that's what I hope the audience gets after watching this film. And it is really relatable to everyone, just from all walks of life. So that was my intention for the film. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we wish you the best of luck with it too. Could you also talk about, from a filmmaker's standpoint, why festivals like River Run are so important?
Oh my gosh, so important. I mean, I grew up in a very quintessential American suburb. I grew up in Maryland, and when I write films, those are the people truly, when I you know, make a film or tell a story, that's for them. It's not necessarily for critics or for like Hollywood per se, you know. And so even, you know, coming to Winston-Salem, it actually reminds me of my hometown. I was walking around the city. Yeah, and the people here really remind me of the people I grew up with and my own community. And so I think festivals like River Run, they're geared for those people. They're really like bringing films like mine with a small, tiny little engine and bringing it to the audience that it was meant for. And so I think, yeah, like festivals like River Run are like the heart of the, you know, the movie making filmmakers journey. And so I'm very grateful to them to have my film here this week.
And
cool.
Christina, we're grateful to have you here in the Triad, especially doing such amazing things like having a movie premiere. So congratulations once again. And for viewers at home, if you'd like your chance to catch B-Side for Taylor, just go ahead and grab your tickets for tonight and tomorrow's screening. Head over to riverrunfilm.com. Congratulations and good luck this weekend,
good luck,
Christina.
Christina.